All right, the 2024 fantasy football, I should say football season is finally officially over. The Super Bowl has come and gone, and much to the joy of everyone outside of Kansas City, the Eagles won and the Chiefs didn't. But hey, doesn't matter who you're rooting for. We're fantasy football fans here. We were probably just rooting for whoever we had some hires lowers on. You know what I mean. Um, Fantasy football seems like it's a long ways away, and it kind of is, except it isn't because you can draft right now. I'm about to do it. You do it with me. Let's go ahead and get into it. Underdog is not wasting any time. In fact, they actually didn't even wait till the Super Bowl. Already had the big board, the bigger board, and the little board, plus more up. We can draft the best ball team right here, right now. Don't have to wait for the NFL draft, free agency, all that stuff. Let's draft and let's try to win some money. So if you want to jump in, you got an underdog account, you know what I'm talking about. Let's get in here. Just so you know, I'm again and show you when you go to your underdog website or the app, you don't have to look for it because obviously most people, other than the hardest of the hardcore, aren't looking for NFL action right now, 2 days after the season officially ended. So it's all the way here on the right here when you go to drafts and then you go to the lobby. NFL's over here. And believe it or not, I'm just going to show you real quick. I didn't even know this. They actually have pick'ems live too. But you definitely, so when you first go to the pick'ems, this is usually what comes up first. You have to go all the way over here, past the cricket, and go NFL season. Yes, you can do season long picks right now on Underdog. Why worry about free agency and all that? But let's do a draft. Big board. Let's get it. I'll break it down for those who don't know. If you haven't seen this before, $10 entry, no big deal. But if you look at the prize pool, let me see if I can show it real quick here. The breakdown, first place does get $250,000. Not bad. 2 million total of prizes. So let's get to it. If you want to jump in here, guys, go ahead and do it too. Confirm in the draft. It's already almost full. All right, that's nice. We don't have to wait very long. Only 2 spots left. Anybody in there? Anthony, I know. It's baseball season almost. I'm in baseball mindset too, trust me. But I'm not just going to forget about football. So, yeah. Baseball, I know. Look, and by the way, anybody else here, if you do also follow baseball or want to get into fancy baseball, we got a channel for that too. We separated it over a year ago, fantasy in-game baseball. Even if you care nothing at all about baseball, give us a follow, subscribe, and it helps us out. So let's see. We're set. Wow. Okay, that was quick. I got the 3. Not too bad. Okay, I see a familiar name. At the 12, Tommy Salami. I don't see Clayton. Are you in here? I don't know. All right, let me get the draft board up because I know that's just going to be better for y'all to follow. And then we'll talk about the actual picks. Give me 1 second. That's one thing. I wish there was like a switch, but it doesn't let me just switch. I have to go off and on. All right. There it is. Yep, I think good. See? You got the 12. That's not bad. Like I'm not sure this year exactly where the best place to pick will be. I mean, come on, it's pretty soon. I still think earlier is generally better. All right, let's see. Jamar Chase at the 1. I bet Saquon goes 2. No. Okay, Bijan 2. I don't mind that actually. I'm gonna go ahead and take Saquon. All right. It's gonna be a mind shift here. We're just gonna have to get used to running backs getting taken early again over wide receivers in the first few picks. Because last year we all feel like we took obviously Brees Hall a little bit too early. Bijan did pay off if you took him even top five, but most of the running backs other than those, and CMC was a bust. We didn't want to take a running back too early. It was the guys who you got in the second round or the end of the first round, maybe. But even Saquon was not a first round pick last year, not consensus first round pick. Most drafts he was going in round two. Derrick Henry was going late round two, round three. But now we got to get used to these guys just going first off the board. All right, CeeDee Lamb, then Justin Jefferson. All right. Yeah, okay. Clint, you're talking about Odunze. Let's go ahead and put this up. We got space. We got space down there because the draft just started. Oh, by the way, I should make myself a little smaller, shouldn't I? Yeah, there we go. Here. Yeah. All right. How do I feel about Odunze? Love him. Talked about him in one of the videos recently. I think it was maybe a bounce back or a breakout video. I can't remember. It was right after the actual fantasy season ended. He's definitely going to be undervalued, but here's the thing is we don't know exactly what's going to play out as far as draft and free agency, but if Odunze winds up being the main or at least one of the primary slot receivers in Ben Johnson offense, I mean, I'm not saying he's going to duplicate Amon-Ra St. Brown. We can't expect that, but man, he's got the talent. I'm still believing in Caleb, taking a step forward. They've got to address the offensive line big time. So I hope they do. But yeah, I'm big on Odunze. Keenan Allen's a free agent, so Keenan Allen may not be back, probably won't be back. They're going to do something then. If Keenan leaves, they're going to do something at receiver, but I don't think it's going to be something major. So yeah, I'm big on Odunze. I don't know where I'll get him if possible here. So right now, he is going. It's not too late actually. He's going 49 in terms of ADP. So a little bit after, I'm kind of surprised after Jameson Williams, after Zay Flowers, but before DK Metcalf, Devontae Adams, those kind of guys. But yeah, bottom line, I'm all over Odunze. And yeah, you're right about him possibly going into the slot. And and congratulations, Clayton, as far as the job thing. Definitely pulling for you. Let's see. Before I get into this comment, T. Higgins. Huh. I mean, you've been hearing me talk about T. Higgins all year. You know how I feel about T. Higgins. I'm always skeptical about T. Higgins. And look, he came through. Contract years do that, but that's what worries me. I know you can't just think any guy once he gets the bag, that's it, right? He's gonna tank it. But I don't know. I'd rather always have a player before he gets paid than after. So depends where he goes. Though. I mean, if he's in Cincinnati, if he's still in Cincinnati, you got to view him. I think the same as last year, basically. If he goes to New England, I'm pretty much out on him. Is he worth 25 million? I mean, I don't think so, but somebody will. Oh, what's up? Sorry, Daniel. I'm catching up here. It's pick two. Very nice. All right, good to see. So that means we're back to back. I get to snipe you right here. So who do I want? Who do I want? T. Higgins is actually next as far as receivers being queued up. I'm not going to take him right now because there is a chance he's not back in Cincinnati. I just don't think that's a good thing. I'm not taking Brock Bowers here. And, we talked about this. Chris and I talked about this in one of the live streams last time we did. Okay, good. Someone took Brock Bowers. So I haven't taken, man, I already went RB with Saquon. I can go Bucky Irving and just go double RB. If I didn't take T, I would go Terry. And nothing wrong with Terry here. Ah, you know what? I'm gonna try out double hero RB. Let's see how that feels. Bucky Irving, let's go. Because I don't know. All right, so Danny, you got a running back still. Maybe I didn't snipe you too bad. I might get Terry here. Got 3 more picks, and if not, I'm okay with another receiver in the same vicinity. Not T Higgins, but got JSN here. Garrett Wilson is the interesting one. Like, what do you do with Garrett Wilson right now, knowing it's not Aaron Rodgers, but not having any idea who the quarterback's going to be? Um, I honestly think it might be Kirk Cousins. Um, yeah, I don't know how to feel about that either. I mean, obviously, I can't make you feel great after last year. So, man, I feel like this 2 years in a row. I've been so in on Garrett Wilson, and just not not his fault. That's the thing. That's what's so annoying. It's just not his fault. But that quarterback situation there, I don't know how good it can really get this year. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna wait. Okay, this guy went T. And he went Lamar. I might get Terry after all. Daniel, you really don't like Terry. I mean, it's probably like a 1 year fluke kind of thing. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. So I'll take Terry. And since you asked, Anthony, it's in here anyways. Yeah, today football. I think Thursday is baseball. I haven't scheduled it yet, but I'm pretty sure Thursday around this time I'm gonna do another dinger on Underdog. So there we go. I'll try to schedule ahead of time just so you know for sure. I know I'm not doing it tomorrow. I'm pretty sure Thursday. All right. Let's get back to this. All right, Clayton, a very good point. You talking about neighbors CMC, I'm all over neighbors because I mean, how can you not be? The Giants, it really doesn't matter what they do at quarterback. It's going to be an upgrade. Neighbors so good. I'm finally this year I will be in on him because I know it's not Daniel Jones slash Tommy DeVito, whatever. Um, but talking about this right here, so if you go, and I'm gonna try to get on the right track here. Okay. So Neighbors went 10th overall. I think that's where he belongs. Man, Ashton Giante went 9. That's aggressive. I mean, I get that he's possibly the next Saquon, but it really, really, really matters where he goes for a running back. It just really does. And so I feel like you're just almost drafting best case scenario there. I just don't think you need to do it. But that aside, okay, so Neighbors went 10. And then CMC, the same guy got CMC in round 2 on the way back. And so Clayton, being a 49er fan, of course, is all over that. No, but yeah, that could actually just be a league winning duo. It could. CMC's is the big what if, right? But here's my thing with CMC's. Even if, let's say, he's totally healthy and fine to start the season, which he really should be, right? There's no reason he wouldn't be because he's got a long time to get healed up, and it's not like they made a playoff run or anything. Even if Debo does get traded, which is the word now, which is sounding like both sides want this, especially Debo, are we really going to see CMC getting the same amount of carries that we got from, and receptions, just touches and opportunities as he did a couple of years ago? Or do the 49ers now realize, man, we need to kind of be a little bit careful with him? I mean, I don't know. So that absolutely could be a great pick. I also feel like, now that we're in baseball mode, I get flashbacks like Mike Trout. where it's like he's not that old. It's like, oh, it's this injury and another injury, and he's fine. The long off season, he'll be back, and then it's just one thing after another. Just wonder if it's just at some point, a guy, no matter how old he is, or even if it's not the same injury over and over again, if his body just starts to betray him. So I don't know. I'm okay with the second round CMC. I'm leery. I'm leery. But yeah, that's what it's gonna be, man. You're just gonna go all in and just hope for the best. But at least you don't have to take him at the one. What's up, Necron Assassin? This is Underdog. And if actually you go up to the very top here in the comments, obviously go look straight up in the very first comment that I put on there, and you can use that link to get to it. Of course, if you haven't tried it, sign up. Use code Endgame when you sign up because that helps you out big time. You get a pick, free pick 'em for whatever. It doesn't even have to be football. It could be anything, and then you get that deposit match up to $1,000 in bonus cash. All right, on the clock again. I got double RB, Saquon and Bucky, got Terry. I am waiting on quarterback. You know this to be true because that's what I do. You know what? Maybe they do make a splash or whatever. Let's talk Chiefs. So it's pretty clear DeAndre Hopkins is not coming back, right? He was a 1-year rental for the playoffs, didn't work. Not 1-year rental. He was a half-year rental, right? He was a hope to kind of patch up the receiver core because of all their injuries. Okay, so whatever. He's gone. Hollywood may come back, may be gone. Rashee Rice will be back. Xavier Worthy looked good. And so there's talk that if Kelsey retires, they're going to make a splash. They're going to try to do something like swing for like a DK Metcalf or some receiver like that. And maybe they do, but even if they do, that's replacing Kelsey. That's replacing those targets. That's why they would do that. I don't think that's really eating into Rashee Rice, target share that much. And so I still feel like this is a decent value for Rashee Rice. I'm okay with Zay Flowers too, but I'm actually not out on Rice. And I tend to think the Chiefs, of course, always get overdrafted. I think this is fair, though. I feel like this is pretty fair for Rice. Nobody wants Mahomes, man. After Sunday, is that it? He's slipping. I'm not taking him either. All right. There goes McMillan. Okay, I have feelings about that, but let's see. Let's see. It's got Addison, Adams, Metcalf, Olave, not Pickens. I think, believe it or not, I'm going to take Devontae Adams. I mean, if you think about it, as ineffective as Aaron Rodgers was, right, and it seems like he's pretty dusty, Devontae Adams still came through some big games. I really think Devontae Adams in the right situation could still be really good. And as my third receiver, I mean, what if he does wind up with the Chargers and Justin Herbert? It's possible. He wants to play in the West Coast. Cooper Kupp is gone from the Rams. Like, that's happening because they already said they're trading him. Devontae Adams and the Rams, I wonder what that would do to his ADP. That would be really interesting, actually. Yeah, this is I'm getting through the comments. What is up, Young Money? Not feeling JSN? Hmm. Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, JSN did step up. You gotta wonder if they do somehow move on from DK Metcalf, which I don't know, it's been talked about a lot. I'm not really sure why, but if DK is gone, even if they draft somebody, that's got to make you feel really good about JSN, his target share. So, yeah, the QB play is not great, but you can say that for a lot of receivers in this league these days. Yeah, the boss. That's what I'm worried about. Is especially because of where it was, is the injuries. Usually it's like the knee. That's what you worry about for a running back, especially. But the Achilles, man, we saw what happened. He didn't even take much this last time. He just went down. So I'm not gonna say I'm just completely avoiding CMC, but that's what I'm worried about. What is up, Spearsy? How's it going? All right, Kellen Moore. Yeah, so that's gonna happen. It's a lot better than Dennis Allen. I know that. Um, I think it'll be fine. Like what I like for a fantasy standpoint, and I'm, not being a Saints fan or not, not caring about real life results here. As far as fantasy goes, I'm glad to see an offensive minded coach. I think it'll be good because they're going to revamp, regardless of who's quarterback, or you revamp the passing game there. So I like it. As far as the Saints themselves, yeah, it's fresh blood. That's what they needed. I just like any team hiring and giving a guy a shot. And it's just not these retreads. These guys who, got fired or quit like 5 years ago and all of a sudden they become interesting again. It's like what are you waiting for? Why is Pete Carroll coaching again? I'm sorry. Why? Why what is he gonna do that you haven't seen before? And yeah, he was great like 15 years ago with the right situation, but yeah, that I don't get. So yeah, I like the Kellen Moore hire. I think it'll be pretty good. All right, let me start scrolling down here just so you can see what's going on. Actually, let me start. I'm trying to get to these comments, but let's see what the draft looks like so far. First round, I think just the Giante pick was kind of surprising. Etienne's still in the first round. Okay, oh, that was Anthony going double RB just like me. Etienne and JT, not bad. CMC, the second round value. Hmm. Yeah, third round. Brees Hall. I got him. I've got him earlier than that. I think that's possibly a great value. I mean, we know Aaron Rodgers is going to be gone, so yeah, I think that could be a great pick. Okay, I'm on the clock, so hold up. I got two running backs. I got three receivers. I would like to. I'm tempted by a rookie running back, but I can wait. Um, let's bounce back with Ayuk. Man, what's up with that? I got two receivers now coming off season-ending injury. I'm not sure if that's a great plan, but Ayuk and Rice. Let's buy the dip, I guess. Debo's gone. Maybe that's a good thing. This is the tricky thing with drafting right here, right now, is of course with rookies, you typically get a discount because we have no idea where they're going to go, and that matters for running backs, especially. Um, but in these drafts, in this particular contest, I'm not seeing the discounts. I mean, you saw Jonte. If we got a rookie running back going in the first round, we got some of these rookies going way earlier than veterans. Like I saw Tet McMillan go before DK Metcalf. And I don't really even love McMillan as a prospect. So, yeah, I'm not getting any great discount here. I'm not taking a rookie just for the sake of taking a rookie. There are some late round flyers I'm going to take. Like I'm staring right now at Travion Henderson. I like him a lot, but again, do I like him as a starter for a not so good team, or do I like him as the backup to a already good running back, like what happened with Trey Benson in Arizona? We thought he was going to be great. He was going to take over. He did nothing. Like he did nothing at all. James Conner's still the guy there, so it's risky. It's very risky. It's tempting, but I just don't know. Fact. Oh, okay. Jalen McMillan. So Travion's still there. I think I'm gonna wait. Especially I went two running backs so early. I really don't need another one. Actually, you know what I am gonna do now that I think about it? I don't feel compelled to take a tight end, but looking at TJ Hawkinson here, he will be healthy going into next year. And now I feel like he's being drafted just about the right spot. Let's go Hawk. Why not? Yeah, all right. So fourth, let me get back to I do want to not gloss over some of these picks here. So round four, Money's loving that pick of Kyron Williams. Yeah, that is kind of crazy, right? The 4-2 after Chase Brown. I mean, what else does the man need to do, right? So Kyron in round four. Oh, this is the same guy. I took Chase Brown and Kyron Williams. That's kind of funny. Um, right, Mike Evans. Why is he still a round four pick? Like honestly, why is he still a round four pick? I don't know why Ted McMillan's going in round five right now. That's just just unnecessary. Like it just really is. Uh, Interesting to see Debo now. Also, Debo going before Ayuk in round six. I wonder what do y'all think? How much does landing spot, assuming he does get shipped, how much does that matter for Debo? The way he's going to be used. I'm not even sure what would be a good spot for Debo for a team that realistically would trade for him. So yeah, that's interesting. We saw actually Ayuk, Debo, and Juwan Jennings all in the exact same round. That's gonna play out somebody's favor. It's hard to say who. I mean, obviously, I'm taking Ayuk. I got him last, but I would take Ayuk before those other two guys, anyways. So, all right, and then so far this round, got some rookies going. I love Luther Burden. I'll see where he goes. I really hope he goes to a good spot. Judkins, the running back. Henderson did go. So let's see. And here goes Kelsey. Actually, okay. So the same person took both Laporta and Kelsey. Interesting. That's bold strategy. He didn't make that pick. Anthony said he didn't get that pick. Young Money, not a fan. Not a fan of Kellen Moore in New Orleans. All right. Metcalf. Is Metcalf overrated? Maybe he is a little bit overrated. I mean, I would think that Seattle wouldn't be even entertaining the thought of dealing him if they are. I mean, we're assuming they are. If there wasn't a reason to. So, I don't know. Not touching Debo. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. I kind of feel like, when there's a player where we've seen that peak, we always remember that peak, right? That career year, that 1 year. That 1 year doesn't come back. It just doesn't, right? When you have your career year, it's gonna always be your career year. So I kind of feel that way too, right? Like we've seen the best, and he's being drafted based on those memories, not what he did last year or the year before. So I'm kind of with you there. That's why I want the guy who's still in San Francisco. And I really think all things the same, Ayuk um is getting more targets than Jennings if they're both on the field. I mean, he should. All right, I'm up. Let's see. Sheet Heat. Interesting. Okay. I can pretty much go any direction right now. Da-da-da. Hmm. I'm just gonna panic pick here because I didn't have time to queue it up. I was all breaking down the draft. I don't have a buck other than Bucky. That's okay. I like Baker here. It's a decent value. I'm not taking Kyler Murray probably ever again. And I'm doing this because I always wait too long on quarterback. So if I pass on quarterback here, I'm going to wind up with somebody starting as my QB1 that I just really don't like. So let's not do that this time. Daniel went with Goff. All right. See, you would have taken Baker, wouldn't you have? Dan saying glad we don't have someone taking 5 straight. Yeah, no kidding. Man, that's the worst. I don't understand why people do that. Show like sign up for a draft, put your money down, then just like I'm out. I guess things come up. Who knows? Actually, you know what's happened to me before is I want to do a slow draft because I love those slow drafts, right? 8 hour clock, whatever. And I just enter it and I forget to switch it. So it's 30 seconds. And so I'll confirm it and then be like, all right, I put my phone away because I'm at work or something. And like, oh yeah, I didn't change it. So it'll live draft for me when I was supposed to do a slow draft. So I get it. It happens. Okay. I got a quarterback. Hmm. Don't love any of these running backs. These are all like the veteran running backs that a little bit iffy here. I think I'm gonna just go B Rob. He's still a little undervalued. I feel like this is about right. Around pick 100. Still some decent running back values left. Yeah. All right. I'm good with that. Young Money's asking about a schedule. No, it's not really set. When we get closer, when we get like the summer, we'll do it more consistent regularly. So I just got on here because I knew Super Bowl just ended. We're all looking for something football related, and so yeah, I just did it, and nothing too consistent right now. So yeah, pretty spontaneous. Oh, now you're getting nervous about B Rob? I thought B Rob was your boy, and you're a Washington fan. Yeah, I think he was just banged up. That's why they use like Rodriguez and McNichols. I think that's why. I think they're just kind of keep B Rob fresh. We don't know if Eckler's going to be back either. So, um, okay, Clayton wants me to answer his trade question. Okay, let me see what your trade question is. Oh, okay, here it is. Got some dynasty action. Okay. Superflex, PPR, Harrison, Purdy, and 1-9. Or McCarthy, Jacoby Myers, Jaden Reed, and the 1-1. Okay. That's got to be the right side. Community is way too low on Purdy, MHJ. Okay. High or low on Purdy. He is what he is. He's startable quarterback, but not an elite high end quarterback who's going to, carry your team. But he is solid. Super flex, bumps him up a little bit. JJ McCarthy is just who knows, right? Big question mark. So I think we obviously have to give the edge to Purdy, despite McCarthy being younger. I think he's more, especially if you're win now mode. To me, if you're going McCarthy in the 1-1 on the right side, you're you know you're not planning to go all in for this year. Now the real question here, I think, is the Harrison thing. I don't think the community is too low on Harrison. I think we're all rightfully disappointed with Harrison because he didn't put up great numbers, and I don't think it was all his fault. It's the way he was using the offense, and it's partly Kyler Murray, the routes he prefers to throw to. I don't know that it's clearly the right side. I mean, I think if you get in the 1-1 in a super flex league, typically you say, yeah, I want that if I'm not giving up just some elite superstar, and a dynasty stud, which Harrison was thought to be. And I don't think we can just say he's not, right? It's year two. So last year, Harrison was taken as basically the 1-1 in a lot of drafts, and super flex, maybe the 2 or the 3, but I think those could still be considered, let's say, close, maybe not quite equivalent, but pretty close. Uh, Purdy McCarthy, honestly, I think it depends where you're at. Would I rather have the 1-9 or like some package of Jaden Reed and Jacoby Myers? I think I'd rather have the 1-9. So I think this is pretty close, really. I think if you're more win now mode, you stick the left side. If you're planning to rebuild, I think you can go the right side and then try to ship off Jacoby Myers. So I don't think it's clearly the right side. All right, up again. Let's see. Travis Hunter got taken. That's going to be an interesting pick. How much receiver is he going to play? All right, I'm going to go with another running back here. I think a guy I like. Take the chance. He goes to a good spot. It's Cam Sketibo. With this bill, looking at, we got Saquon, Bucky, B Rob. Okay, well, I'm thinking, look, maybe one more running back. I might just take 5 this draft. There's still some decent running back values. Well, not really. Okay, there's like 2 players I still like. All right, I get one of those, then I'm just gonna settle at 5 running backs. I guess I need a little bit more help at receiver. My 2 ACL guys can't necessarily carry me. Now, I also tend to wait too long on backup quarterback, as in always. So some of last year's way too early QBs like Jordan Love and CJ Stroud are all sitting here at pick 120 something. Do I take one is the question. Trevor Lawrence going before Jordan Love. Dak Prescott going to be interesting. New coach. I don't know. New running back if they actually get one. Do I take CJ Stroud? I think I might take CJ Stroud. I'm going to take CJ Stroud. There we go. I think the Texans probably not going to bring Diggs back. They're going to go a different direction. It'll be interesting to see what they do, though. Are they going to be in on Cup? I think it's possible. Yeah, I wonder about Travis Hunter. It's possibly a wasted pick. Unless you're in an IDP league and play them both ways. But I mean, come on, how much receivers are you really going to play? I think they're just going to need to use them on defense. All right, I'm going to start queuing up. Okay, let me move the board actually. Tight. All right, let's break down what's happened. Cooper Kupp, by the way, just mentioned him. End of round 8. I mean, look, is going to a new team going to suddenly reinvigorate him? I mean, what? I don't know, something's weird there. Something's funky. He wants to stay, and they're done with him. To me, that tells me he's dust. Like he's done. They've seen that he's not the same guy. Because it's not. It's definitely not that they don't like him. And it's yeah. I don't know. I think I might just be out on Cup no matter where he goes this year. But anyways, he went there round 8. Let's see. Pittman down in round 9. I do like Tyler Warren. I think he might be a nice pick. But let's see where he goes. Etienne around 10. It's fine. Fine to take a shot on him. Hope he gets traded to a better situation or something. I mean, if he's still in Jacksonville, don't forget it. I mean, Keon Coleman, and when you were saying you like him this year, yeah, I'm never going to be all over Keon Coleman. It's nothing to do with Amari Cooper or anything else. It's just this offense is going to spread the ball around, right? They win with Josh Allen running and James Cook running, and yeah, I'm just Bills receivers. Man, I think I'm done with Bills receivers pretty much. All right, and then we got those a lot of quarterbacks actually round 11. All the basically letdowns from last year: Trevor Lawrence, C.J. Stroud, Dak Prescott, Jordan Love, and then we have Penix and Young. See if those guys can step up. There's Kyle Pitts. Someone had to take Kyle Pitts, didn't they? Kyle Pitts, round 12 after Isaiah Likely. All right, now I'm almost up. I'm probably going to stick with 2 quarterbacks. All right, we're at pick. Oh man, actually, I wanted Rico Dowdle. I thought that might have been a nice pick. Okay, so no Rico Dowdle for me. So that means. Okay, so here, just so you can know what I'm looking at here, next guys based on ADP, queued Xavier Legette, Tua, I don't need. Jacob Ferguson, no thanks. Trey Benson, Rashad White, Jerome Ford. I'm actually going to go backup tight end, a rookie. Let's go Loveland. I like him too, him and Warren. So we got another tight end in the mix. All right, and then take another running back I like, Ollie Gordon. Take a shot on him. I feel like he could be sort of although maybe this isn't really a great thing now that I think about it. Sort of Chuba Hubbard-esque, a guy who peaked and then kind of let down and then goes in with a lot less hype than he would have the year before. And Chuba wound up being really good, although it wasn't his rookie year. But you never know. So, anyways, point is I like Ollie Gordon, even though his stats weren't as good last year. So man, I need to start addressing receiver. Okay. I do have some receivers queued up. Now, being that it's so early, I think it's worth talking about this. In best ball, we always talk stacks. It's pretty tricky to stack because when you're drafting a rookie right now, you have no idea who he's stacking with, and free agency is going to change a lot. So I don't go out of my way to try to do that. Obviously, there's some you can definitely know about, but I just don't think it's as important to do. I'd like to say I'll get whoever CJ Stroud might have, but I don't know. So I'm not sweating too much. Hey, what about D Hop back to Houston? He needs a team. They need a receiver. maybe. All right, there's my boy Cam Ward. All right, that guy. Wow. All right, that guy. Actually, I was gonna say that guy won the draft. He got Cam Ward. Uh, I think he might win the draft anyways. That's the guy who took Malik Neighbors, Christian McCaffrey. Now it's interesting though. Talk about risky. You're talking about me saying 5 running backs in this draft was risky. This guy has CMC, and then his backup running backs are Najee Harris, Jalen Warren, and Kinshawn Judkins. That's living dangerously because if CMC goes down, you got a rookie and a couple of Steelers running backs, and even if Najee goes somewhere else, he's not winning you a tournament by himself. So that's definitely risky. Is Dak still on the board? Not anymore. He was. We got a lot of backup quarterbacks getting taken now, though. Dak Prescott, mid 11th round. Jordan Love, mid 11th. Then we got Anthony Richardson. I don't know. Is that a wasted pick in round 12? Could be. Tua, round 13. Blatant disrespect. Will not stand it. JJ McCarthy, Cam Ward, Geno Smith. Now Justin Fields got taken. All right, a few more picks before I'm up. I'm probably going to double tap receiver here. I'm hoping that the player I want falls to me. And no, it's not Amari Cooper. Interesting. Just, oh no. Restrepo, my other boy. My Canes. I'm even wearing my Canes gear. Yeah, interesting. Jordan Whittington, I guess, because with the Cooper Cup talk, Whittington now 174 ADP, being drafted before D Hop, before AD Mitchell and some other players you would expect to be higher. I don't know if I'm in on Jordan Whittington just yet. I am in on Jalen Coker still. There you go. I was really hoping to get Restrepo. If the Texans do decide to take a receiver, without having to spend a super early pick, I thought that might be a fit, but oh well. Sleeper mocks. It's going to be a while before we do sleeper mocks. I think we might do one or two, but before the NFL draft, it's almost, I'll say it's pointless, but Okay, my turn again. Oh man, see, I had Cedric Tillman. Daniel, that's a good pick. I like Tillman. We know now that we know Deshaun Watson's not going to be the quarterback for sure. Yeah, I'm back in on Tillman. I think he's a nice value. We saw what he did, even if it's not Jameis Winston there. Somebody. Do I go rookie receiver? I have 2 quarterbacks. I have 2 tight ends. Yeah, why not? I'll take the reach. It's actually, you know what? I'm not. Never mind. That's a reach. It's too soon. I can get him on the way back. Let's no. All right. I couldn't decide. I couldn't find anyone I like better. All right. Take Beck. He's the guy getting all the hype in the Senior Bowl. Sure. Now, I'm not going to go too rookie heavy here, by the way. I got 2 rookie running backs. Got Cam Skatibo, Ollie Gordon. I think that's good enough. Got 1 rookie receiver. Got 1 rookie tight end. Might even be a little too much, but it's fine. Yeah, and we can pretty safely throw ADP out the window at this point. It's going to change a lot. Let's get down to the end here. Show you around 20. Picks Shadur Sanders, by the way, round 14. Full round after Cam Ward. I approve. Let's see what else. So Amari Cooper did get taken there in the middle of round 14. A couple rookies. Round 15, Sam Darnold. Hey, it may not be Minnesota, but he'll still put up some numbers, won't he? Maybe not. I don't know. I want to know who goes to the Raiders so I can not draft them. Kareem Hunt. All right. Nick Chubb still getting some love. And not knowing bye weeks also. I'm just gonna stick. I think I'm just gonna stick with two QBs. Like guys who don't really miss many games, not really injury prone type quarterbacks. So I'm okay taking just two. I'd rather pile up on some more darts at running back and receiver. But Chubb, hey, it was Anthony. It was okay. It was you who took Nick Chubb, Anthony. Hey, look, it's round 16. It's best ball. If he has a couple of games where he scores touchdowns, he's getting you some points. Hey. Yeah, there's a couple of players I like here. I don't know. See, the trick here at this point is when you're looking at all these names, is to not go too rookie crazy. Because, like, running back, for example, like Rashawn Johnson, where he's not going to do much. Jordan Mason, like, oh, maybe I just take a rookie. What the hell, but take a rookie. That rookie then also might not even make the team, might not even get drafted. So it's like, I'm trying to find the sweet spot. I got a player I'm about to take. Javonte Williams, look, maybe if he gets a fresh start somewhere else, maybe he could do something, at least have a role. So I can see that. I can see that pick. Okay. Well, there it is. I was going to take Kendry Miller. But apparently I'm not taking Kendry Miller. Go another old man for a receiver. No, let's go someone a little exciting. Actually, you know what? Let me see. Oh, somebody did take him. Okay. Go a second year potential breakout. Like there's talk Cortland Sutton doesn't stick around because they don't want to pay him what he wants to get paid. They might just go with their young receivers. Now that we saw guys like Mims and Franklin actually do something, they might just continue to go young there. So I think that's worth a shot. Best ball, a good type of player to have. And now, I'm going to do another potential. Another potential second-year contributor. Guy was all over last year and basically didn't play. Maybe this is the year for Marshawn Lloyd. Maybe. Yeah, I am unlike last draft, I'm not going to take Deontay Johnson in my last pick. I think I have enough shares. One is enough. One share is enough. There, somebody took Aaron Rodgers. I see somebody has faith. Around 17, okay. It's also what I love about these. Y'all know, I mean, a few bucks, you keep doing it over and over again. Try some different combinations here. You don't get the player you want, or you don't like the combination that you did come up with. I'm, I'm pretty happy with my draft so far. I'll break it down at the end, but I think it's fine. I mean, I'm basically counting on those two running backs. I mean, the way Bucky was playing, if Bucky, I mean, a full season of Bucky like that, yeah, I think I'm okay with my receivers. I basically went for discount at receiver. So the talent is definitely not a question. The talent is there. There's Fannin. Who mentioned was it Clayton? Was it you mentioned some about Fannin disrespect? Well, maybe it's going a little kind of late. All right, we've got 3 picks left here. Right now, I got to start keeping an eye on roster construction. I'm at 2672. I think based on, and I didn't draft early QB because I will pretty much almost never draft early QB. But I think I feel confident enough. I have stable quarterbacks. I might just stick with two, Mayfield, Stroud. I really just don't feel like 3 QB is the way to go, unless you really draft late. But see, 2 tight ends. One of them's a rookie. One of them was hurt a lot last year. I should probably get another tight end. So I'm probably gonna do one of each. One receiver, one tight end, one running back. So I'll just kind of map it out here. A lot of names at tight ends, like veterans, Mike Gesicki, of course. Of course, the boy Taysom Hill. Got Chig. Might be kind of interesting if they get a real quarterback. Now, the next time, because I already do have a rookie tight end, I'm probably not going to take another rookie tight end. But the next draft I do, I'm going to target my late, possibly last pick is Elijah Arroyo. I mean, yes, because he's from the U. Okay. All right. Thank you for taking Chig for me. Didn't think I would be tilted about Chig. That's all right. Take another Kane. Damian Martinez. Go. Oh, actually, you know what? Mm, mm, maybe. All right, maybe I have a little sneaky pick here at tight end. Okay, I'm up again though here. Let's see. I think Jawan Johnson's still a decent pick there. Okay, there you go. Jahan Dotson showed out in the playoffs. Almost, almost a Super Bowl TD. All right, so I'm gonna wind up 2, 7, 8, 3. Yeah, I feel pretty good, man. I can tell you, I definitely like these 20 round drafts better than the 16s. Just gives you more shots and makes you feel a little bit better about your depth. Yeah, actually, I like my running back room. Receiver, I think I have enough to mix and match. I just may not have that one guy week in, week out who is elite at receiver. I mean, Terry's my number one, and Terry is obviously pretty good. Um, but yeah, I think I got enough here to mix and match. But see, that's the problem is already I want to do another one because now, now I can try something different. But We'll save it for next week. And by the way, Anthony asked earlier. Anybody else who's wondering? Baseball going to do a live stream draft on Thursday. So check in for the Fantasy Endgame Baseball channel. Look for that. Anthony, you got nine receivers on your roster. Let's see. And you did take Deontay Johnson. You took him so I wouldn't have to. Thank you. Not bad. I like it. You got the Caleb Odunze stack. I think that's pretty nice. All right, last few picks here. I already got my guy queued up. Don't think anyone's going to take him. You messed up rounds 5 and 6. Let me see what you did in round 5 and 6. What, Caleb? You took Aaron Jones. What, Godwin, Ibuka? I mean, I like Godwin where he went. I don't mind. No, I mean, I don't see. Okay, so like Ibuka, I'm probably not going to get too much of. I had that concern that we see all these guys coming out of Ohio State, got the name, they put the numbers in college, and then pros are not putting up the same amount of huge numbers. But this is going to depend on landing spot for him a lot. All right, last pick coming up. Gonna take my third tight end. All right, hope for a healthy comeback for Theo Johnson, who was coming on. See if he can do something with the new QB there. There's Elijah Arroyo. Very nice. Love that pick. All right, draft is over. So let me show my team real quick. Just tell you my thoughts. There it is. Okay, so I wound up with this. I got CJ Stroud and Baker Mayfield. CJ Stroud being the backup there. Fine with that. Saquon and Bucky. I mean, I went double RB early. I think I feel pretty good about it because B-Rob is a solid third option. Got some upside running backs. Rookies got one of with 3 rookie running backs. Just tends to happen, right? When you're this early. And a flyer and Lloyd. Okay, so receiver is going to be interesting because I got Terry McLaurin as the 1. And I think he's proven he can be a 1. Rashee Rice and then Brandon Ayuk both coming off injuries. So I feel like I'm getting to discount here because their ADP is probably going to rise before the season starts. Adams is the wild card, right? I still think he can be pretty productive. And look, if Ayuk winds up being Ayuk for much of the season, he's really my 2. Rice is like the 3. He doesn't have to be the same type of target hog that he used to be in KC if they do even get some other big receiver. Devontae Adams is my 4, so I kind of like that foursome. But they need to come through because then I waited a while and I got some flyers, guys like Coker, Beck, Franklin, Dotson. But overall, I think it could pay off. And then I got Hawkinson, a pretty good value, I think, and going for a rookie. So it's an interesting mix. I'm not gonna say, like this is it. Like I feel like I won. I don't know about that, but I think it's an interesting group. But of course, gonna do another one. All right, guys. Well, thanks, especially two of you who jumped in here. Gonna do another. Can't guarantee exactly when, but you hit notifications. You'll know as soon as we go live. We'll get some more big boards in here, some other contests. If you're wondering how you can do this, maybe jump in with us next time. It's underdogfantasy.com, or just go to the Underdog app, download it, and again, try that. Use that promo code, try it out, and sign up using code NGAME, because that gets you deposit match. You get up to $1,000 in bonus cash, plus you get free picks. So try it out now. All right, guys, we appreciate all of you. We'll see you on the next one.